Okay, so this reading is going to be about what they tried to do to block your love life. This is going to tie back to the last reading I did about the fake friend. Um, and also, how did they try to create chaos in your love life? And I'm going to kind of pull from different decks. So the first deck that I used was the original tarot deck. The first card that came out is the World card, but it came out reversed. Now, this person, they tried to keep you from moving forward or, completing an important cycle in your life, something that was meant to close out. And I feel like in love, this often means like blocking new beginnings, making sure relationships don't go anywhere, making sure relationships don't get serious, or keeping you tied to old patterns. It's like this is someone, they didn't want you to level up emotionally or spiritually in your relationships. This is someone who wanted something to be unfinished. The world in the reverse is like not complete, it's unfinished. The end result is not what you expected. This is almost like this person is saying you don't call the shots. You don't end out a cycle when you want it to, or when you want to, or something like that. Now, the next card that came out is the Queen of Pentacles. This is you. Someone that's stable, nurturing, independent, and grounded. It's like you're someone who knows how to create a loving, comfortable life and hold a household down. This is the energy they were jealous of. Your ability to attract real stability and be a true partner. The next card that came out is the Hermit. This shows how they tried to like push you into isolation. They tried to get you to question yourself, or they wanted you to. They wanted you to withdraw from love or feel like nobody could understand you. I'm hearing nobody would believe you. This could tie back to something you found out about them that nobody knew. And you could have exposed this, and they wanted you to feel like nobody would believe you. Like you were in this alone, with the Hermit being here. Yeah. As you're finding out the truth about things that are hidden, things that are in the dark. This could have been through gossip, rumors, or even manipulation to make you distrust the people around you. So they could have created a scenario where they tried to, pin other people that could have genuinely cared about you against you. Like people they felt like would genuinely care about whatever it is that you're going through. It's like they wanted to confuse you and those people. This could have been them wanting you to believe that everybody was against you in your circle. It's like they wanted you to feel like you couldn't trust nobody, or nobody would have your back. Yeah. This is definitely tying back, wanting you to feel like you were all alone. They wanted to take everything from you. Now, the next card that came out is the Nine of Wands. This definitely shows they wanted you wounded and guarded, putting walls up so high that love couldn't get through. It's like they hoped you would be so tired, so emotionally exhausted that you'd stop trying in your relationships altogether, or in a particular connection altogether. It's like they wanted you to give up on love. The next card that came out is the Ten of Cups. This is the dream, like a happy family, emotional fulfillment, that real love. They saw you as someone who could have the kind of love and family they couldn't. And that triggered envy. They wanted to block that picture perfect future for you with the Ten of Cups. The next card that came out is the Ten of Pentacles. This is generational wealth. This is stability, legacy, the power couple life. This is someone who was not just jealous of romance or romantic partnership. It's like they were jealous of stability and security you would build with someone else. And this is why they may have tried to sabotage a certain relationship, a certain connection that they felt like it looked serious. It would be long term for you. Yeah. Now the next card that came out is the Emperor. It's like they may have tried to control who you dated or influence your choices indirectly. This also shows jealousy over the type of men or partners you attract, because this is masculine energy. And they feel like you attract leaders, you attract protectors, you attract people with real authority, or they just felt like the person at this time that you were attracting was in this Emperor energy. Somebody who's a leader, a protector, and somebody with real authority. Yeah. The next card that came out is the Five of Pentacles reverse. This definitely shows that you're not in the energy of loss or lack. You were never in the energy of being left out in the cold, or they couldn't get. This could be your person. Because if this, whoever this masculine is, if this was like your divine counterpart and they seen that you and that person were getting ready to come in union, or you and that person were getting close, and they envied the connection, they wanted to stop it before it started. They thought they had the power to like get you to leave your person out in the cold, get your person to leave you out in the cold, but it just did not work. It's like they wanted you to feel rejected, abandoned, or like you're not good enough. Yeah, it didn't work. Five of Pentacles reverse. The next card that came out is the Empress. This is powerful. You and your person are showing up in this spread. So this is why I feel like this was your divine counterpart that they were trying to block off from you. With this Empress card, this, as I said, this is powerful. It seals it. You are the Empress. This is your masculine energy, the Emperor. There's someone that's nurturing, abundant, magnetic. Everything they try to stop you from becoming, you already are. And this person was jealous because you embody beauty, love, creativity, and prosperity all wrapped up in one. Yeah. Even if this person did not know that this was your divine counterpart, I feel like with the Emperor and the Empress popping out at this time, you knew who you were to your person. You weren't out in the cold on the knowledge, and your person wasn't either. They knew who you were to them. They knew you were their person. This is why this didn't work, whatever they were trying to do behind the scenes. Now, the overall energy on the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. This is divine protection. Spirit is saying you were protected the whole time. You've been standing your ground, even if you didn't realize it. Every time they tried to block your blessings or your love life, it backfired because your energy is too high, too guarded, and Spirit is covering you. Yeah. So I feel like this first spread, it shows that this person saw your potential to have a powerful, stable, loving relationship in a secure future. They tried to isolate you, get you to be guarded when it comes to love, and create blockages around your love life. This is someone who solely targeted you because you are the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. Someone who can have it all. And that triggered their envy and insecurity. But with the Five of Pentacles reversed, it's like the Empress upright and the Seven of Wands on the bottom of this deck. Spirit is saying it did not work. You're protected. You're still attracting love and stability. And your energy is too strong for their chaos. Yeah. Now I'm going to move on to the next deck. I'm going to clear this deck out. Okay, so this next deck is the Love Oracle deck. The first card that came out was Storm Warning, but it came out reverse. Now this card says upheaval, obstacle, wrecking ball, drama. And then Storm Warning, but it came out reverse. Now, this is some type of chaos, lies, and obstacles that this person tried to create involving your love life. But I feel like Spirit kind of blocked it before it could land. With it being in the reverse, it's like they were trying to wreck your love life, hoping to cause confusion and drama between you and your masculine. But with it being in the reverse, it just means that it did not work. It's like it backfired onto them. And you could have also called this out or found out about this immediately after it happened. You picked up on it. And you could have exposed it as well. Now the next card that came out is the Secret Crush card. This card says admirer, attraction, suitor, butterflies. This is literally their energy. It's like they secretly had a crush or obsession, not only with your masculine, but also with how he feels about you. They saw the admiration your person has for you, and it triggered them. They wanted your masculine to admire them the way he admires you. But deep down, they knew he never would. They could never get your person to view them the way that they view you. Now, the next card that came out is social media. Now, this card says spying, online dating, reminiscing, and networking. They've been watching you and your masculine from the shadows under fake accounts. And if you and your person are connected online, they've been lurking, spying, and probably even making fake pages on different social media accounts. This is the card that shows like catfishing, pretending to be someone else, taking someone else's pictures and trying to reach out to your masculine like it's a real profile. It's like duplicating someone else's profile. And it's a whole bunch of pictures and videos of the same person, but they've stolen those pictures and videos from the real person who don't know their pictures are being used. Their videos are being used under a fake account, trying to entice your masculine. Trying to get your masculine to take the bait, because this is someone who knows that they can't reach out to your masculine their self to get your masculine to admire them or desire them. This is also someone who feels like they have to dress a certain way. They can't be their self to attract people, genuine people, or people that will admire them. And even though this person dresses a certain way, they act a certain way, they still feel like it's not enough. They still are not getting the type of attention that they want. So they try to catfish your person. Yeah. Now the next card that came out is the romantic feelings card. This card says falling in love, affection, happiness, emotions. This shows the real bond between you and your masculine. The love and affection between you two was already woke and mutual. This person could sense that energy even from the outside looking in. And they wanted to disrupt that connection, that bond, but couldn't touch it because it's authentic and it's divinely protected. They were only going to be able to watch and lurk from the shadows. They were never going to be able to disrupt you and your person's energy in the way that you two feel about each other. Yeah, so the next card that came out is spiritual awakening. This card shows that both you and your masculine were woke at this time. This card says enlightenment, epiphany, life lessons, and rebirth. It's like both you and your person were spiritually aware of the bond that you and them share, the feelings that you and them have for each other. That's why this person's plan did not work. It's like your person's spirit knew something was off and they didn't take the bait. It's like they could have off the bat knew this was a fake page. This was somebody that was envious and jealous of you, trying to reach out to them to distract them. This was a hidden enemy of yours. The next card that came out is the Snake card. It's like both you and your person were woke to this deception. This card says deception, shady, temptation, and enemy. This is the core of their energy. This is who they truly are. A snake. Deceptive, shady type of behavior. And then temptation. Trying to tempt your person. This is someone who was an enemy in disguise the entire time. And they had everybody fooled. It's like if you were to open up and say, this person did this or this person was doing that, everybody would be questioning, or, it would be hard for them to believe. Everybody's judgment was clouded when it came to that person. I'm seeing the Hermit card again from the first deck. This is someone who thought that you were going to go to different people and try to get people to turn against that person or something like that. So they felt like they could turn everybody against you before that happened. You had no intention to try to feed into this person's energy or try to prove to people what this person did to you or that they were a hidden enemy to you. But in their mind, you were coming for them, especially if you found out some type of truth that nobody knew. This is someone who honestly thought they were one-upping you. Yeah. This is someone who thought that they were playing some type of game to try to slip into your relationship with your person or take your connection with your person. Wow. The next card that came out is the text message card. Now this card says communication, news, phone call, direct message. This is proof they reached out to your person. They reached out to your masculine through DMs, these fake pages with fake profiles, trying to get your person's attention to plant seeds. This could be seeds of doubt about you. This person could have acted like they knew you. Or they knew something about you that your masculine needed to know. All the while, this is a fake account. It's like they didn't want your person to know it was coming directly from them. So they hid. They concealed their self behind the fake account. Yeah, it's like they didn't want to be seen. This excited them. Yeah. This is someone who was thirsty for attention from your masculine. Now the next card that came out is home. This card says comfort, safety, belonging, shelter. This is someone who could have been watching your home, keeping tabs on your home life to see if your person and you were reconnecting or meeting up. Yeah. This is someone who also wanted to disrupt your sense of safety and belonging. And I'm also seeing with this home card, no matter what this person tried to do, your masculine still sees you as home to them. Your connection with your masculine is where he feels safe. Yeah, your person still views you as home despite whatever this person was trying to do. The next card that came out is this Liquid Courage card. This shows that this person is someone who could have been definitely under the influence. This person could be somebody that likes to drink. This person could be someone who they overindulge in. This could be alcohol, drugs. With Liquid Courage being here. This is like recklessness. Doing things without thinking. Yeah, this is like messy, impulsive energy. This could also be some type of lies they spread it about you. They could have wanted people to believe that you were someone that was overindulging in alcoholic beverages or drugs and different things like that. This is some, I don't know why I'm getting, this person could have been in your home and poured something like in your drink or in a cup. Because it came out right after the home card. Yeah, this person could have slipped something in some type of drink. Or something like that. Yeah. This is definitely someone that you can't trust in your home. You can't leave that person alone in your home. If this is the type of person that will ask to use your bathroom, I don't know why this is coming to mind. You can't let that person use your bathroom. It's like they can't be alone any place in your home. They can't be trusted. This is clear deception energy. The next card that came out is the soulmate card. Now this card says twin flame, soul contract, soul connection, past lives. This is the truth. Your masculine is your twin flame, your other half. That bond that you share with them is not just a physical connection. It's a spiritual connection. This is something they can't break. No matter how many fake accounts they created, lies or schemes, they try to throw at it. It just would never work. It's like you and your person are connected on another level. And as I say, you and your person were already awakened to the connection before this person came up with the bright idea to catfish your masculine. To try to steal admiration, mutual attraction, mutual feelings that you and your person share. This is sad. Now the overall energy on the bottom of this deck is the signs and synchronicities card. Now this card says coincidence, signal, hint, message from the universe. I'm also seeing the repeated number on the license plate. This says 222. I feel like at this time, you could have been seeing a lot of repeated numbers. This could be your person as well. It's like you and your person were already aligned. You and your person were already, spiritually in union while they were trying to physically block you and your person. It's like you and your person were also, they were connecting with you through songs, dreams. It's like it was strong telepathy as well around this time, is what I'm hearing. And 222 is all about partnership, balance, and divine timing. This card kind of confirms that your connection is protected. It was protected whether you knew it or not. At this time, your connection with your person was protected and divinely guided. Spirit was just sending you hints at that time to you and your person to show you everything they tried failed. The connection is still in motion. You and your person are able to still feel that magnetic pull toward each other on a spiritual level, energetic level. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like with this deck, this person is exposing that this is someone that's sneaky. This is someone who was obsessed. And they didn't even know you're masculine personally. They just knew of your person and wanted to insert themselves into the bond that you and your person share, the connection that you and your person share. And they thought they would do so by catfishing your person, spying on your person, spying on you. And they honestly thought tempting your person would disrupt the connection that you and your person share. It's like you and your person were already woke. This is why storm warning popped out in the reverse. Yeah, it was set up to fail. When this person thought they were 10 steps ahead of you and they were one-upping you, they didn't know that you were already gone. Everything that they were sending out would come back to them 10 times over. Yeah. Now, I'm going to move on to the next deck. Hold on one second. Let me clear this table. Okay, so the next deck I use is the Kipper deck. Now, the first card that came out is this Child card. This card definitely represents innocence, new beginnings, or something tied to your inner child. But I feel like in this case, it also could speak to an actual child connected to you in this situation. This person tried to use a child or family situation to distract or block your path in love with your person. I feel like for some, this may represent like an ex or co-parent situation who tried to hold on through manipulation or by keeping conflict surrounding the child. This also is emotional immaturity. Somebody acting childish instead of taking accountability for their actions. So if you had just moved on and completed a cycle with someone that you have a child with, this fake friend, this person reconnected themselves to that person, or they were just still connected to this person that you have a child with, and they use that person to try to create blockages for your love life. It's like they manipulated that person, fed that person a bunch of negative gossip, rumors, lies, to get that person to fall under a spell, is what I'm hearing. Fall under their manipulation to help them block your love life. And it's like whoever the person is that you could have moved on from, they were all for it. Because this is someone who did not want to see you walk away. They didn't want to see you have new beginnings with another person. So they were more than willing to help that person cause delays. This is like a bitter ex that teamed up with this fake friend. Now, the next card that came out is the Journey card. This card definitely shows transition and forward movement. I feel like you had been preparing for a new chapter at the time that this was taking place. This train represents your divine path moving forward. But you see how this train hasn't quite reached you yet. This is symbolic. Your blessings and new beginnings are on the way, or were on the way, even if they hadn't fully arrived yet. The bags on the ground definitely represent what you've learned in that cycle that you had just closed out. These bags were packed with past experiences. Whoever these two people in the distance are, it's like this is this ex and whoever this fake friend is. These are the two people that tried to create some type of delays or blocks when it came to your divine path, your progress. Not realizing they were never going to be able to affect you or block you. They were only going to be able to sit back and watch you from a distance. And they definitely could not stop the train. I'm so tired. It's like they weren't even waiting on the train or paying attention to the train. Whoever those two people are. Yeah, they're not even facing the train. Because they knew that they could not stop your divine path. Even if they physically did not know. It's like they were waiting to see what was going to happen. Not knowing they were setting themselves up to watch spirit hand everything to you that rightfully belongs to you. Despite whatever it is they tried to do. Yeah. Now the next card that came out is the pathway card. This card has a lot of butterflies, like moving toward the light. I feel like the butterflies in the forest represent transformation and divine guidance. You've been walking a spiritual path. And even though the journey hasn't been easy, you've been led toward light and healing. Spirit is definitely reminding you every delay and detour was designed to strengthen you and align you with your true purpose. These same people who try to create confusion on your path are now realizing you're divinely guided. They couldn't touch what God has for you. They could never block what's meant for you. Yeah. Now the next card is the main male. This represents a masculine energy tied to your past. This is definitely not your counterpart. As I say, this could be this ex. Somebody you once had a relationship with, and you had a child with that person. This is clear confirmation that this person, they were involved. In some sort of confusion or situation that affected your love life. And this is someone who was easily influenced by gossip, manipulation, third-party energy. Especially if this was a karmic partner that you moved on from. They thrive in that type of energy. So they were able to get that person to take the bait. Whoever this karmic friend is, easily they took the bait. And they felt like this was the perfect person that they could use to cause distance between you and your person. This ex. Okay, so the next card that came out is the Privileged Lady card. This is definitely your energy. You're showing up as this divine feminine energy. Abundant, protected, and favored. At this time, Spirit had elevated you spiritually and energetically. And that's why people try to come against you. It's like they saw you in this glow up stage. They saw your strength, your peace, and wanted to pull you down to their level. It didn't work. It's like you still stood out no matter what they were trying to do at this time. You stood out because of your grace and favor. Your blessings could not be taken away from you or even duplicated where somebody else could get them. It just couldn't happen. The next card that came out is the adjudication card. This is clear confirmation that there was some type of court situation, legal situation, to get you and this ex back together to go toe to toe. like whoever this judge is, they're looking directly at the feminine energy. They're not paying attention to whoever this masculine energy is. This speaks to karmic justice. This is not just an actual physical legal matter. It's like, yes, there could have been some legal situation like court involving a child that you were in with this ex. But spiritually, this represents divine judgment. This is spirit stepping in to balance the scales. Anyone who lied, manipulated, or tried to create drama between you and your masculine, especially through gossip, fake pages, or emotional games, they are now facing judgment. And I feel like at that time, they were facing spiritual judgment for what they did to you. Now everything is manifesting into this physical. What was hidden is now being exposed. Yeah. The next card that came out is this occupation card, but it popped out reversed. This is also confirmation that the effort they put in, the work they put in, it didn't pay off. It didn't work. If they were trying to get this judge or the courts to view you as someone that was unfit, unstable, whether physically or mentally, emotionally, it just didn't work. You're this privileged lady. And this is how you were being viewed. Your true, authentic self. Your energy could not be duplicated or distorted. Yeah, their hard work did not pay off. This is someone who put in a lot of time, effort, energy into trying to block your blessings, manipulate your connection with your person, and try to keep you off of your path. But it all backfired. This was a waste of time. Yeah. It's like whatever spiritual manipulation, gossip, or deception they used, it failed. They were trying to dump burdens off onto you that was not yours to carry. It's like they wanted you to go through emotional pain. They were trying to dump trauma off onto you. This could be off onto you and a child. Because they weren't getting what they wanted. Especially if your masculine was not taking the bait. This upset them. It left them in that energy of mirroring the things that they needed to change about their self, that they hid, they didn't like, they were insecure about, they felt low about. And it made them hate you even more. Instead of facing all of those things that they needed to fix and heal about their self, they teamed up with your ex. To try to project all of that energy that they didn't want to face onto you and your child. Could have been children. Take it where it resonates. Yeah. And as I said, they knew that they could get this ex to take the bait. Especially if this was an ex who is clingy. They weren't ready to see you move forward. They were hoping for a second chance with you. They thought they were going to trap you with a child and keep you stuck. It didn't work. Yeah. Now the next card that came out is the marriage card reversed. This is definitely showing that Spirit broke whatever connection you had with this ex. This shows a breaking of an old cycle or an old connection that you were in. The separation from this past partner. They couldn't get you and that person back together. If this ex felt like that was an opportunity for them to, get you and them back in the same room, get you and them to compromise and see eye to eye, it didn't work. Yeah. This was a karmic connection. This was something that was false. This is a karmic connection being dissolved. And it's like the fake friend energy that tried to block your union with your person. They wanted your relationship to fail or just never come together at all, with the marriage card in the reverse. It's like this is also them not wanting to see you and your true person come together. And this ex was going to make sure it didn't happen, is what they were thinking. Yeah. Spirit broke those karmic ties so that your divine union can move freely now. Both of these people were karmic ties that needed to be severed. Yeah. Now the overall energy on the bottom of this deck is the gift card. This is powerful for the wrap up of this deck. This is like the Ace of Pentacles in the tarot deck, representing divine rewards, blessings, new opportunities. Spirit is saying you are the gift. Your light, your energy, your resilience. That's what makes you untouchable. You've passed the test. These were karmic lessons. Karmic energies that were sent to test you. But they couldn't stop you. They couldn't block you. You've healed and stood firm through spiritual warfare and manipulation. Now Spirit is handing you what's rightfully yours. Peace, abundance, real love, and divine justice. This golden box, it symbolizes something sacred being returned to you that others tried to take away or delay. Yeah. I feel like the overall message for this deck is Spirit revealing that this situation was layered. Someone from your past, an ex, and whoever this jealous friend is, they were definitely sent to block your divine love life. And they thought they were going to use confusion, legal situations, lies, gossip to manipulate and delay your blessings. But everything that they did is being judged. You're not being judged for the lies or the rumors they created to make you look a certain way. Everything that they said about you to defame your character, people didn't believe. It's like you've been on a divine journey this entire time toward peace and purpose. Your blessings were delayed, but not denied. They were only delayed because the path needed to be cleared. For your real love that you have, your real love, your real union that you have with your person. Yeah. Now I'm going to clear this deck and move on to the next deck. Hold on one second. Okay, so this is the Twin Flame Karmic Situations deck. This is a deck that I created. These are going to be mostly messages from your person. So the first card that came out, it says, I ghosted you. Now I can't stop thinking about you. This is your person admitting that them pulling away was like a mistake. They're realizing it was a mistake. They tried to distance themselves, but their mind and heart stayed with you. Spirit is also saying that even though the karmic energy, whoever this fake friend is, tried to influence them, tempt them, your person could never disconnect from you on a soul level. The more and more they were doing what they were doing behind the scenes, this karmic energy that was secretly jealous of you, secretly competing with you, it made your person think about you even more. It's like they couldn't stop thinking about you during this time. Now, the next card that came out, it says a lot of people are under investigation for what they did to you and don't know. This is tying back to the legal situation. This legal situation that was created could have definitely been something that was faulty. Somebody just thought it would be easy for them to create some type of legal matter for you. They would be anonymous. It would not come back to them. They could confuse the justice system. This card is huge. This is Spirit exposing that these two people who conspired against you, the fake friend, your ex, this could be family members as well and other third parties, people that were in their circles, they're now facing divine and literal consequences for what they did to you. It's like they plotted, they schemed, they manipulated. But now they're being watched. In the spirit, and in the physical. It's like their actions did not go unseen. Whatever they did to you was noted, and they're being investigated. Their life is being looked into and they don't even know. Yeah, for what they did to you. The next card that came out, this says, nobody loves me like you do. This is your person acknowledging that no karmic friend, I would say, no outsider could ever duplicate your energy. It's like they tried to get your person to admire them, but this is someone who could never fill your shoes. And this is your person saying that nobody could ever replace you. Nobody could ever duplicate your energy. And nobody loves me like you do. Yeah. Now the next card that came out says, I'm crazy in love with you. This shows how deep your person's feelings go for you. And this is how they felt at the time they were being catfished by this fake friend. Yeah, despite the chaos, the love between you and your person was always stronger than any type of manipulation, any type of temptation, trickery. It was never going to work. Yeah. So the next card that came out says, I dream about you all the time. Your person's higher self meeting you in dreams. Even while you and your person are in separation or have been in separation, as I say, their souls stayed connected to you. As you and your person are connected on a soul level, they're the other half of you. Nothing could break this bond that you and your person share. Not distance, not gossip, and definitely not fake accounts or fake social media pages. Yeah. Now the next card says, I miss you so much, separation. It confirms the pain of being apart. Yeah. Despite whatever it is that was going on, your person was really, really missing you. Or as I say, it just confirms that they were in pain during separation. While the karmic energy definitely thought they were winning. Your person was suffering in silence, deeply missing you. And it's like you and your person were not separated because of this energy or whoever this ex is. That cycle was already complete. Yeah. The next card says, I know you are my soulmate twin flame. This is your person's full acknowledgement. They always knew who you were, even if they were scared to say it out loud. Even if they kind of ghosted you or ran out of fear. because they felt like the connection was too intense and it was something they never experienced before. The truth of this connection that you share with them was undeniable to them. Yeah. This is why after they ghosted you, they could not stop thinking about you. They were constantly receiving a lot of messages from the universe, signs and synchronicities. To confirm that you're their person, something they already knew. Now, the next card says, your love has changed me, and I'm forever grateful for how you've opened my heart to this incredible journey. This definitely shows transformation. That's what was taking place during the separation. You and your person were going through a transformation. While karmic energy tried to keep you and them in low vibrational energy. Yeah. This is like spirit confirming that you activated their healing and their awakening. You woke your person up. Yeah. It's like they could have found out about the connection through you, but they always knew, even if they didn't know about twin flames, in the connection that you and them share, they always knew that you were their person. Yeah. The next card says, I want to have a family and kids with you. Commitment and marriage. I was hearing friends. It's like your person, they want to develop a friendship with you. It's like your person could view you as their friend. It's like they don't just view you as someone that is their divine counterpart. This is like genuine friendship. I'm also hearing, I don't want to be a friend to you. They don't want to be friend zoned. Your person wants to be more than friends. Yeah. With I want to have a family and kids with you. Commitment and marriage. These two people, whoever your ex is and this karmic jealous friend, they wanted you and your person to stay in the friend zone. They didn't even want you and your person to communicate. So it's like they wanted you and your person to feel like you can't be friends. You can't communicate or connect with this person. You can't have free will. You can't make your own choices. This is what these two people honestly wanted you and your person to believe. And it just didn't work. Yeah, so the next card that came out is I don't care what people think anymore. But it definitely came out in the reverse. This kind of came out partially, but I took it in the reverse. This means that your person never really cared what outsiders thought when it came to the connection that you and them share, especially if they knew that you were their person at the time that this was taking place. Your person has always been their own person. So nobody could tell your person what they could and could not do. I feel like certain manipulation around your person could make your person hesitate at times, but they've always been their own person. Yeah. I'm also seeing that hesitation is over. If your person was hesitating about the connection because of their own fears and them needing to go through the transformation that they've went through, it's like they're reclaiming their power, or they've reclaimed their power. It's like they came out as the Emperor in that first deck, the original tarot deck. So it's like they're already standing in their power. Yeah. Now the next card that came out, it says, I ghosted you because I was in a low vibrational energy. I didn't want to be the reason you couldn't heal. Yeah. So as I said, when they ghosted you, it had nothing to do with whoever these people are that try to create blockages for your love life. It wasn't because your person rejected you or they were leaving you out in the cold, as that Five of Pentacles popped out in the reverse. It's like you didn't leave your person out in the cold and they didn't leave you out in the cold. It was self-protection. Your person could have been struggling with their own wounds, and they didn't want to dump any of that off onto you. Whatever you were going through at that time, you didn't want to dump it off onto your person. It's like you and your person were protecting each other. Yeah. The next card that came out says, I can't believe everybody turned their back on me because I love you. Now this card popped out in the reverse, but it came back out upright. I feel like this kind of shows that your person lost people they thought they could trust, or they had to like distance themselves from certain people. This could be like close friends, family members. Yeah. Their love for you exposed hidden enemies in their circle. Now the next card that came out is, I have a jealous sister who was involved with trying to create blockages. This sister could have been tied to whoever your ex is, or that fake friend that was in cahoots with your ex. Yeah, these people could know each other in some type of way. And this definitely could be something your person could not believe. If they found out that whoever this jealous sister is was involved with some type of blockages or some type of delays that was meant to have you stuck, this was something that they needed to find out so they could cut ties with whoever this sister is. Definitely see they can't trust this person. Yeah, this is like direct confirmation that family was involved. And they had a hand in whatever went on behind the scenes with this ex and this fake friend. Yeah. This is someone who was jealous of you as well. Whoever your person's sister is, This person is jealous of you, whether you know that person or not. Now, the next card that came out, this card says, my mom is jealous of our connection. Even a mother figure was influenced by envy. This is deep karmic energy. The kind that runs through families. But your connection with your person triggered it all to come onto surface so it could be cleared. Any karmic energy that was trying to keep you and your person blocked off from coming in union. The next card that came out says, I been knew you were my twin flame. I was just scared. This is your person finally admitting fear kept them quiet. Fear is what made them ghost you. And those are things that they needed to release. Different wounds or bad experiences is what had your person in fear. And they needed to heal. They needed to step into their power. Yeah, this is also confirming that the truth of the bond and the connection that you and your person share was always known to your person. And they knew when they ghosted you that you were their person. Now, the overall energy on the bottom of this deck is there's a lot of people who are jealous because we are twin flames. This kind of sums up the whole spread. All of these people on your person's end, people that you've detached from. This is jealousy that was not random. The connection that you and your person share, the energy, the union, it's powerful. And it triggered other people's insecurities and their envy. No matter how many people try to come against you, your union stood firm because it's divinely protected. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like the overall message from this deck is Spirit showing the chaos around your love life. It's like it wasn't any bad luck that you were experiencing. This was intentional. And if your person saw that you were going through something with people that you were attached to, this deck is kind of exposing they had people in their circle they couldn't trust too. The only reason why you were going through whatever you were going through with these people that once was in your circle that you've detached from is because you couldn't trust those people. You learned whatever lessons you needed to learn from those people and you moved forward. They couldn't. And they felt like they had the power to stop you from moving forward, and it didn't work. Yeah. This is definitely kind of also showing how Spirit is clearing out karmic energy. on both ends. Also, whoever plotted against you behind the scenes, with a lot of people are under investigation for what they did to you, they're under judgment, whether they know it or not. Your union with your person is still on track. It's still in motion. This is also showing the awakening of your person, their transformation. How grateful they are for the connection that you and them share, and you opening them up to this incredible journey. It's like they've went through a life-changing experience. Despite what was going on behind the scenes to create confusion, drama, and stagnation for the union. It all failed. Now I'm going to move on to the last deck, and then I'm going to clear this deck out. Okay, so these last two messages are messages from the universe. The first card that came out, it says, no act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. That strengthens their compassion and empathy. If this is describing you, keep being the beautiful soul that you are. I feel like this is spirit kind of saying that your heart has always been pure. Even when people lied on you, envied you, or tried to tear you down, you still move with love and compassion. That's what sets you apart from everyone else, and definitely apart from these people. You never let the world make you bitter. You never let bad experiences make you bitter. You never lose. You learn and you move forward. This message confirms that your light irritated their demons. Your kindness, your empathy, and your genuine spirit was what triggered their jealousy in the first place. Who you are as a person. That same heart that people took for weakness is actually your greatest strength. Yeah, it's like you've been through hell and back, heartbreak, betrayal, isolation, yet you still show love. You still help people. And you still keep faith. That's divine energy. That's why spirit keeps blessing and protecting you. Even when others try to stop you. So yeah, this card is saying keep being that beautiful soul that you are. Don't change your heart because of what they did. That's exactly what spirit is rewarding you for with the gift. You still being your true authentic self despite what was supposed to break you down or pin you down for harsh, painful endings. Yeah. So the next card says, you're going to be celebrating something very special soon. You'll be so full of joy and happiness. It will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it all happens for you. Be ready for it. Expect it. It's happening. This is definitely showing that the tables have turned. Everything that was meant to break you is now working in your favor. All the energy that was put in to destroy you have flipped into blessings, opportunities, and divine breakthroughs. It's like you've stepped into a season of joy, celebrations, happiness. The kind that feels unreal because of how quickly it turns around. It's like Spirit is wanting you to expect the unexpected. Don't second guess it. You've earned this celebration. You've earned the gift that Spirit wants to give you. And this is the gift that keeps on giving. The gift that keeps on coming. This could definitely be, this celebration could be a new relationship finally coming into harmony. The connection with you and your person. This could also be financial blessings flowing in. Or just genuine happiness returning to your life. You're being restored. Whatever was meant to weigh you down has been lifted. You passed the test. You chose healing over revenge. Peace over drama, and love over bitterness. Now it's time to receive what's rightfully yours. Yeah. I feel like the overall message for this reading is all those people who plotted against you, they all underestimated your strength and your divine protection. They thought breaking your heart or blocking your love life would destroy you. But instead, it awakened you. It awakened your person. You rose higher. You aligned with your higher self. It helped you to focus more on self-love, healing, and peace. Same for your person. During the time that you and them have been separated, it has helped you to start walking in your purpose. Now you're getting ready to celebrate and be rewarded for that faith and discipline that you stayed grounded in. Whoever you are, your light is unshakable. Yeah. This is like your comeback season. And the same people who thought they could control or block your blessings, they don't have no choice but to sit back and watch you win. In peace, in purpose, and in love.